Ever feel like you're just drowning in job applications? You know, endlessly scrolling through job boards, tweaking resumes. It's like a never-ending cycle.
Oh, tell me about it. It's definitely a marathon, not a sprint.
Right. And the worst part, it often feels like you're just tossing those applications into a black hole. No feedback, no idea if anyone even looked at it.
Hmm.
It's rough out there. But hey, that's why we're here, always on the lookout for anything that might give job seekers like you a leg up.
Always looking for that edge.
And today, we're diving into a platform that claims to be just that, a game changer for the job hunt. It's called RoleCatcher. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've actually been playing around with it a bit. Gotta say, they've got some intriguing features, especially when it comes to organizations, something that's, let's face it, often lacking in a typical job search.
Preach. Okay, so let's start there then. What exactly is RoleCatcher all about, and how does it actually help you get organized?
Well, imagine this. You're on LinkedIn, right? And you see a job posting that sounds interesting. Usually you might just send it to yourself, bookmark it, or hope you remember to come back to it. But with RoleCatcher, they have this browser plugin, RoleCatcher.capture. They call it super straightforward. You just click it, boom, that job is saved directly to your RoleCatcher account.
Okay, so no more scattered bookmarks or trying to remember which site you saw that perfect opportunity on. That's a win already. But they're not just a glorified bookmarking tool, are they?
Oh, not even close. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Where RoleCatcher really shines is how they use AI, and not just in, a superficial way, but to actually personalize your job search.
All right, you're speaking my language now. We're all about AI here. So spill the beans. How does RoleCatcher use AI to give you that edge?
Well, a lot of it comes down to this idea of a skill profile. See, RoleCatcher's AI analyzes job descriptions. I mean, really dissects them to figure out the specific skills an employer's after.
Okay, that makes sense. It's like instead of you trying to decipher what a hiring manager might be looking for, RoleCatcher cuts to the chase. But how does that translate to your actual application?
So let's say you find a marketing manager position. You're interested, but you know how competitive those can be. RoleCatcher's AI would scan that description, pick out those keywords, digital marketing, SEO, content strategy, all the good stuff.
It's like it's building a DNA profile of the ideal candidate for that job.
Exactly. And here's where the magic happens. Remember those generic resumes? You know the ones. You tweak them a little for each job, but they all kind of sound the same.
Oh yeah, the bane of every job seeker's existence.
RoleCatcher helps you create multiple versions of your resume. Not just cookie-cutter copies, but each one tailored to different industries or job types. You build this whole library of resumes, each one fine-tuned for a specific target.
So it's like having a custom-tailored suit ready to go for every job interview. Love it. But this all sounds almost too good to be true. Is it really that seamless? I mean, how does the AI know which resume to use for which job?
That's the beauty of that browser plugin, RoleCatcher.capture. Remember, you use it to save a job that interests you. RoleCatcher's AI does its analysis thing, figures out the key skills, then suggests the most relevant resume from your library. It's all about making those connections for you.
That's pretty impressive. I mean, if it works as well as it sounds, that could be a game changer for a lot of people, especially those who dread writing resumes in the first place.
Oh, absolutely. It definitely takes a lot of the guesswork and, frankly, the pain out of that initial application stage. And, when you feel good about your application, when you know it's tailored and targeted, it gives you that extra boost of confidence, right?
Confidence is key, especially in a job search.
100%. But it's not just about feeling good. It's about strategy. Because when your resume and cover letter are laser focused on the specific requirements of a job, you're way more likely to get noticed. Not just by human recruiters either, but those applicant tracking systems.
Oh, those things. I swear they're designed to weed people out.
Right. But with RoleCatcher, it's almost like you're speaking their language. So you're not just getting past the gatekeepers, you're landing right in the yes pile.
Okay, I'm sold on that part. It's like having a secret weapon for those early stages of the job hunt. But let's not forget, finding the right job isn't just about firing off applications. It's also about figuring out what you even want to do in the first place. And that can be a whole other challenge.
Oh, for sure. So many people, maybe they're just starting out or they're thinking about a career change and they're like, now what? Where do I even begin?
And that's where RoleCatcher's Career Compass comes in, right?
Yeah.
We touched on that earlier, but I'm really curious to hear more.
It's definitely one of their more unique features. And it's not just some generic career quiz. We've all taken those.
Yeah, you end up with, like, you should be a forest ranger. And you're like, I live in Manhattan.
Right. But RoleCatcher's Career Compass is different. It's connected to this massive database. We're talking thousands of career guides, skills data, even real-time market trends. It's wild.
So it's not just about what you're good at, but what's actually in demand, what pays the bills, the whole nine yards.
Exactly. It's about giving you a realistic view of different career paths based on your skills, your interests, even where you live. And I think that's crucial. It's about empowering you with information, so you can make those big career decisions with your eyes wide open.
That's so important because there's nothing worse than jumping into a career path only to realize, wait, this isn't what I thought it would be at all.
And then you're back to square one. But with RoleCatcher, it's like having a personal research assistant by your side.
I love that.
Yeah.
A research assistant that never sleeps and doesn't judge your questionable career choices at 3 in the morning. But okay, let's say you've got your career path somewhat figured out. You're feeling good about your applications. Thanks to RoleCatcher's AI magic, what about the interview? That's where things get real, right?
Oh, yeah, the interview. That's where those nerves can really kick in. But guess what? RoleCatcher's got you covered there, too.
RoleCatcher to the rescue again. They seem to have thought of everything.
It seems that way. They've got this incredible library of practice interview questions, like over 120,000 of them.
Well, 120,000.
Mhm.
Okay, they're not messing around. But are we talking generic interview questions here or the really juicy stuff?
Oh, they get super specific. We're talking tailored questions for different careers, industries, even job titles. Like if you're applying to be a software engineer.
They're going to hit you with some coding challenges.
Exactly. They've got behavioral questions, technical questions, even those curveball situational questions, the ones that really make you think on your feet.
It's like having a sneak peek into the hiring manager's brain. But even with all the prep in the world, there's always that element of how do I actually come across those little things you don't even realize you're doing.
Right. Like, are you making enough eye contact? Are you fidgeting? We all have those little tells.
Exactly. And that's where RoleCatcher gets really interesting. They actually let you record yourself answering these practice questions.
With your webcam, the whole shebang. It's like having a personal interview studio right on your computer.
Okay, that's kind of genius. Because you can see exactly what you're putting out there, those little habits you might not even notice otherwise.
It's all about self-awareness. And then, of course, you can adjust, refine, practice until you feel confident and comfortable.
So it's like having a personal stylist for your interview skills.
Mm-hmm.
But what about feedback? I mean, it's one thing to see yourself on camera. It's another to actually know what to improve.
Well, that's where their Copilot AI subscription comes in. Remember we talked about that earlier?
Right, the AI-powered upgrade.
Yeah, so with Copilot AI, you get this whole other level of analysis. The AI actually watches your video and it gives you personalized feedback.
No way. Like, what kind of feedback are we talking about here?
It looks at everything, your pacing, your tone, even if you're using too many filler words like, and like. We're all guilty of it.
100%.
Yeah.
Especially when we're nervous.
Exactly. But the AI catches it. It gives you those little nudges to help you polish your delivery. It's like having an AI speech coach in your back pocket.
That's incredible. Okay, I'm starting to see why people are so excited about this platform. It's like they've anticipated every single pain point of the job search.
They really have. And for those who are maybe a little hesitant about AI, I get it. But think of it this way. These tools are designed to empower you, to give you that extra edge. It's not about replacing your skills or your personality.
Right, it's about highlighting your strengths, shining up those rough edges. But let's be real, all this AI power probably doesn't come cheap. So spill the tea. What's the pricing structure like?
Well, the good news is RoleCatcher has a pretty amazing free plan. It gives you access to all those core features we've been talking about. The job board aggregation, the browser plugin, even the resume builder, and those career guides.
Okay, that's incredibly generous.
Yeah.
Especially for a platform this robust.
Right. And then if you want to unlock the full AI power, that's where the Copilot AI subscription kicks in.
Makes sense. So, for someone on the fence, what would you say are the key deciding factors between sticking with the free plan and taking the Copilot AI plunge?
That's a great question. It really boils down to your individual needs and, of course, your budget. If you're just starting out or maybe you're comfortable at those initial stages of the job search, the free plan might be all you need. It's seriously impressive. But if you're really looking to level up, if you want those personalized AI insights, especially for your resume and those crucial interviews, Copilot AI could be a game changer.
So it's like having a secret weapon in your arsenal.
Exactly. And sometimes that extra boost of confidence is all it takes to land that dream job.
I love that. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. We've talked about RoleCatcher's approach to organization, their AI-powered resume builder, that incredible career compass feature, and their interview prep tools. It's clear they're really trying to disrupt the traditional job search process.
And not just disrupt it, but make it better, more efficient, more personalized, and ultimately more successful for job seekers.
Couldn't have said it better myself. But I'm curious, with all the hype around AI these days, where do you see the future of job searching heading? Will we all be relying on AI assistants to do the heavy lifting for us?
That's a million-dollar question, isn't it?
It's definitely a brave new world out there. But before we get too lost in the future of job hunting, let's talk practicality. We've established that RoleCatcher has a lot to offer, but all this AI power, it can't be free, Rom.
Well, you'd be surprised. They've actually got a really solid free plan.
Okay, tell me more. What's included in that?
So with the free plan, you get access to their job board aggregator.
Which is huge already. I mean, that alone can save you so much time.
Right. And you also get that browser plugin, the RoleCatcher.capture, which, as we've discussed, is a game changer. Plus, you can create and customize your resumes using their tools.
Well, all the essentials are covered.
Exactly. They want to make those core features accessible to everyone. And let's not forget about their extensive library of career guides, over 3,000 of them. That's a goldmine of information, whether you're just starting out or considering a career switch.
Okay, I'm impressed. So for those who are maybe looking for that extra edge, what does upgrading to their Copilot AI subscription actually get you?
So Copilot AI is where you unlock the full power of RoleCatcher's AI capabilities. Think of it as your personalized AI career assistant. One of the key benefits is the advanced AI analysis and tailoring of your resume and cover letter. It's not just about keyword optimization. It goes deeper, ensuring your application truly resonates with the specific role and company.
It's like having an AI whisperer, making sure your application speaks the language of those hiring algorithms.
Exactly. And then, of course, there's the AI-powered feedback on your interview practice videos, which we discussed earlier. That's a game changer for anyone who really wants to nail those interviews. It's like having a personal coach analyze your every word and gesture, but without the potential for awkward silence or judgment.
I love that. So it sounds like Copilot AI is really for those who are serious about investing in their job search and want to leverage the full power of AI.
Exactly. But it's important to remember that everyone's situation is different. For some, the free plan might be more than enough to take their job search to the next level. It really comes down to your individual needs, your budget, and how comfortable you are with those AI-powered tools.
That's a really important point. It's not about jumping on the latest tech bandwagon just because. It's about finding the tools that actually work for you.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, no tool, no matter how sophisticated, can replace the importance of hard work, preparation, and self-reflection in a job search.
So true. RoleCatcher can give you an edge, but you're still the one driving the ship.
Exactly. It's about using these tools to enhance your strengths, not replace them.
Well said. So there you have it, folks. Our deep dive into the world of RoleCatcher. We've explored its features, from AI-powered resume tailoring to virtual interview practice, and unpacked those all-important subscription details.
Hopefully you've come away feeling more informed and maybe even a little bit excited about the future of job searching.
Because whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, there's always something new to learn, a new tool to discover, a new challenge to conquer.
Absolutely. And remember, the most important thing is to stay curious, stay persistent, and never stop believing in yourself and your potential.
Beautifully said. And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive.
Until next time, happy job hunting.
Keep those resumes sharp and those skills even sharper. We'll catch you in the next episode.